Hello and welcome everybody to episode 19 of the podcast. I'm Michael.
I'm Noé.
And we are the Knights of Entertainment, a podcast covering topical news and deep dives into your favorite and unknown comic books, movies, games, and more weekly. We appreciate you tuning in and hope you enjoy the show. This is what we are covering tonight. We are covering a list put together here by IGN, the top 25 anime, according to them and their experts
Of all time.
But before we do, please like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into this. Alrighty. So, after Noé's dive into
One Piece.
the list episode that we did last week of the highest grossing media conglomerates,
Fucking Winnie the Pooh. Ain't that some shit?
that had me looking at different things throughout the week, and
That rabbit hole's deep.
it is. It is. And I had something else planned for today that I was going to go into. But I seen this list
You couldn't
from
get out.
IGN. And they claim this is the top 25 anime of all time, according to their experts. And God forbid, I'm scared to know what their experts watch because it's not anime.
Man, just by looking at the list now, the fact that one of these is at the very bottom and not at the
Yes.
at least the top three is already like, yo.
Yeah, it was shocking, and it proves to me that they do not watch anime, and they have no idea what they're actually talking about. So, if you ever see articles on IGN again for anything, you kind of doubt it.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Just a little bit. So, alrighty, number 25, we have Haikyuu. This is, I don't know how they chose this for number
That
25.
volleyball shit, isn't it?
Yes, it is. The summary of this show is, ever since having witnessed the little giant and his astonishing skills on the volleyball court, Shoyo Hinata has been bewitched by the dynamic nature of the sport. Even though his attempt to make his debut as a volleyball regular during a middle school tournament went up in flames, he longs to prove that his less than impressive height ceases to be a hindrance in the face of his sheer will and perseverance. When Hinata enrolls in Karasuno High School, the little giant's alma mater, he believes that he is one step closer to his goal of becoming a professional volleyball player. Although the school only retains a shadow of its former glory, Hinata's conviction isn't shaken until he learns that Tobio Kageyama, the prodigy who humiliated Hinata's middle school volleyball team in a crushing defeat, is now his teammate. To fulfill his desire to fulfill his desire of leaving a mark on the realm of volleyball, so often regarded as the domain of the tall and the strong, Hinata must smooth out his differences with Kageyama. Only when Hinata learns that what it takes to be part of a team will he be able to join the race to the top of the earnest, or join the top in earnest. Okay, so IGN labels this as number 25.
Why?
Don't get me wrong, I know it's a very popular anime in general. According to my anime list, it's ranked number 151.
God dang. They sure. That's quite a difference in
the popularity number, so how popular it is among users of my anime list.
It's like my picks are number one. They pick it 547. I'm like, God dang.
Haikyuu's popularity number is number 36, so it's a little bit closer. Its user rating score, or viewer rating score, is an 8.44 out of 10, so not horrible.
Oh, they love that shit then.
Don't get me wrong, I know it's a popular show, but top 25 of all time?
Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch.
And they have a member count on my anime list of 1,841,238.
People that watch it?
Yeah.
Regularly?
Well, like, that's part of that, like, the forums and stuff like that for it. So don't get me wrong, it's not a low number, but 25 of all time?
Jesus.
Next we got number 24, Trigun.
Trigun.
It's got Vosh the Stampede is a man with a 60 billion bounty on his head.
Get him as Vash.
Vash?
I used to watch the shit out of this, yeah.
Yeah, Vash the Stampede. The reason he's a merciless villain who lays waste to all those who oppose him and flattens entire cities for fun, garnering him the title of the humanoid typhoon.
Yeah.
He leaves a trawl of death and destruction wherever he goes, and anyone can count themselves dead if they so much as make eye contact.
He's just
or so
clumsy.
the rumors say.
He's just really clumsy.
Yeah, in actuality, Vash is a huge softie who claims to have never taken a life and avoids violence at all costs.
Yeah.
With his crazy donut obsession and buffoonish attitude in tow, Vash traverses the wasteland of the planet Gunsmoke, all the while followed by 2 insurance agents, Meryl Strife and Millie Thompson, who attempt to minimize his impact on the public. But soon, their misadventures evolve into life or death situations as a group of legendary assassins are summoned to bring about suffering to the trio. Vash's agonizing past will be unraveled and his morality and principles pushed to the breaking point. They rank this
So
number 24.
apparently, if I remember, this is actually, it's a colony, like from Earth, that ended up on this planet. And I think they lost their memories about it or something.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's an interesting trope to like, they're technically from Earth, but they decided to set it into a completely distant planet.
Right.
And I think Vash and someone else, like his brother, are the 2 that actually remember what happened.
Really?
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. It's been a long time.
And don't get me wrong. Again, Trigun
It's gold.
it's a really good anime. And to be honest, I'd probably move it up a little bit. I wouldn't leave it at number 24.
Yeah, put it to number 23. No, it's good.
I mean, compared to Haikyuu, I mean, Haikyuu is not really... I don't think it hasn't, like, proven itself yet. I don't think.
If they added that Ukrainian woman, that football chick, she's like 6'2", and she was all over TikTok.
Yeah.
They put her on the show, then I'd watch it.
They rank Trigun number 24. My anime list puts it at number 318.
Damn.
Popularity number 247. Has a rating of 8.22 out of 10 and has a member list on my anime list of 714,651. So less than Haikyuu.
Yeah. So why is it higher?
Next up,
Here we go. Everybody fucking brace yourselves. I just saw the picture for this one. Everyone hold on to your seats.
they put Dragon Ball Z
At
as
number 23. Jesus.
I don't even have to go in to tell everybody about Dragon Ball Z. Everybody knows what Dragon Ball Z is.
Dragon Ball Z pretty much, unless you count Akira, Dragon Ball Z was what spun or grew the anime obsession in America. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody knows who Goku is. Goku is one of the
I guess
most...
Pokemon too. Fuck, I forgot about Pokemon.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z came out before that, though.
No, I mean like when it started showing on Cartoon Network,
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon was like the king. And then like I kind of just went over one day to Cartoon Network, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, what is this shit? And every day I'm like, well, I gotta watch more of this shit. And then before you know it, here we are. And then my friend every day after the shows went, because they were like back to back on each other. They were like head to head. He'd be like, hey, you see Pokemon today? I'm like, bitch, I'm watching Dragon Ball Z. I got time for Pokemon.
That's the one thing I remember is one of the very first shows I had ever seen. I remember being a kid before I even knew what anime was.
Yeah.
I remember him running down the dragon's back road or whatever.
Oh yeah, on the commercial, or no, when he died.
Yeah.
I remember when like the 57 episode of him fighting Frieza, the longest fucking build up to a fight I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And he went Super Saiyan.
They put it at number 23 though. And
Dang, IGN, what the fuck are you thinking?
my anime list, it's ranked number 390.
390.
Yeah.
It's even worse.
Popular number is 109.
What the hell?
It's got a score of 816. And its members are within my anime list or whatever, 1,162,102 at the time of this recording.
Huh, that's weird.
So,
I guess it's been a long time with Dragon Ball Z.
but I'm going to give it some credit here. My anime list and like the popular numbers and stuff like that for my anime list specifically, a lot of it is by user ratings and the numbers. So it's like a weighted score.
Oh.
So it's a little bit different. But if we're going top 25 anime of all time, we're not going by popularity
Hey,
concert.
it's at least at number 3.
Top
least
five,
top five,
regardless. Next up, we have My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what My Hero Academia is. We have Deku trying to be a hero.
Yeah, with no powers.
Like, I don't even have to elaborate.
They all got that meme where he's like, "This is it. This is the moment I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change my whole future. I'm gonna be a hero." And then he trips, like, "It's over. Everything's lost."
And then Bakugo beats the shit out of him constantly. Yeah. But everybody knows what My Hero.
What's that one guy's name? The big American guy.
Oh, All Might.
All Might. That's my boy right there. All Might.
Yeah.
He beats the shit out of all of them.
But everybody knows what it is. Being ranked number 22 is actually quite surprising because it does have a huge following right now. Because it's so easy to piss off the My Hero Academia fandom.
Hey guys, here you guys are awesome. You guys are the best fan base of all time. Don't come after me.
They are ranked on the My Anime list as 732.
What? I don't understand what this my anime list is. What? How many fucking?
Again, it goes by scores.
Oh,
So but in the popularity side, like what actual people watch, it's number 6.
okay. I'm like,
So
Jesus.
the My Anime list number is always going to be lower than the actual.
Like by a tremendous amount.
I say that, but the
won't
next
be?
one's not. So,
Okay.
But in general, like it's a pretty common trend. Popular number, they're ranked number 6. Score, they get a 7.9. I think the reason the number is so low is because there's so many people that watch it and rate it. It lowers the number through averages.
Oh, they just like fucking rape bomb it. Like they
Kinda,
do some
yeah.
stuff. They
Yeah.
They ruin some games doing that.
Yeah. Their member list for my anime list is 2,839,673.
Nice.
So it is quite a bit higher than everything else, and it almost doubles Dragon Ball Z
All right.
on that. Next
Hold
one.
on. Let me see. Let me turn the page. Let me see. What the fuck is this? Go ahead. What the fuck is this top one?
The next one we have is a anime called Made in Abyss.
I guess I should mention that Michael gave me a bunch of pictures of it.
So he gets at least an idea of what
yeah.
Because there's some that you just know what they are. But.
Look at this next one. God, my cousin loves this shit.
Alrighty. Synopsis: The Abyss, a gaping chasm stretching down into the depths of the earth, filled with mysterious creatures and relics from a long lost time.
Sounds like an ex-girlfriend.
How did it come to be?
Gaping abyss.
How did it come to be? What lies at the bottom? Countless brave individuals known as divers have sought to solve these mysteries of the abyss, fearlessly descending into the dark realms. The best and bravest of the divers, the White Whistles, are hailed as legends by those who remain on the surface.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Riko, daughter of the missing White Whistle Liza, the Annihilator, aspires to become like her mother and explore the furthest reaches of the abyss. However, just a novice Red Whistle herself, she is only permitted to roam its most upper layer. Even so, Riko has a chance to encounter with a mysterious robot with the appearance of an ordinary young boy. She comes to name him Reg, and has no recollection. He has no recollection of the events preceding his discovery. Certain that the technology to create Reg must come from deep within the abyss, the two decide to venture forth into the chasm and recover his memories and see the bottom of the great pit with their own eyes. However, they know not of the harsh reality that is the true existence of the abyss. So they put this at number 21. Mm-hmm. This is not that old of an anime. It can't be labeled as like a historical anime. Top 25 of
All time?
Yeah.
Like if it just came out yesterday and all of a sudden it broke the internet.
Right.
Never even heard of it.
I've seen it come up through. Like
I've heard everything else so far.
I've heard it come up through like Crunchyroll and stuff, like as a recommendation for different things. But it's not like, I don't know. Just to me, it doesn't look like something.
Is it a bunch of kids that just go diving?
In like cave diving.
So they decided to call them divers and little kids. It was like they didn't decide to do what I would have done and called the miners. How dare they?
My anime list, it's ranked number 61 popular. It's even lower than that at number 93.
Jeez.
So it's popular, but not. It's like top 100. and just in popularity, which is crazy.
I guess, like, I mean, shit, Winnie the Pooh is $672 billion. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Shit's wild.
Gets an 8.66 on the score. Its members list is 1,267,681, and I'm going to assume a lot of those are women because
you never know. Got them bronies out there.
Next one.
Next one's my cousin's fair. He jacks off to this stuff practically.
Yeah, everybody knows what this is though. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah.
We have where all the memes come from.
Nothing. No, that wasn't. That wasn't holy. Holy shit! Is that from JoJo? I think it is.
Might be. I know that they're like one of the most famous characters is Dio out of there. Yeah.
Dio.
It's literally where most of the memes come from that we get. There's a lot that are from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. They rank at number 20.
Oh yeah, that old guy with the hat. That is him. That's a holy shit guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
And if it was me, I would think that it would be higher because it's so well known.
I wouldn't. I can't stand this show. I completely dismissed. I wouldn't give a shit about it. How quick I dismissed it.
Well, to be honest, it does get hate or like. So
yeah, either you hate it or you fucking love it. There's no in between.
That's why I'm saying I would assume it would at least be within the top 20. Like a little bit. I guess it could sit at 20 where they put it. But they're considering the entire series as 20, so that's including all the spin-offs and everything.
They've had spin-offs? Good God.
My anime list ranks at number 742. Mm-hmm. Popular number 69. Score, excuse me, 61.
Oh.
Score 7.9. And its members list is 1,544,338.
Bunch of freaks in their stands.
Yeah. Next one, I would assume would be much higher.
Yeah, it'd be at least a top 5 as well.
Naruto Shippuden. Not even the original Naruto. The second part that was even more popular. Shippuden. I don't even have to explain what Naruto is. Everybody knows what Naruto is.
Yeah, man, don't you know Madara?
See, the Madara fights came in Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah.
Like, how's it number 19? This actually pisses me off a little bit.
I can't wait to get to the top 5, to be honest with you. Just to know what the fuck's going on.
One deserves there. One
Just
deserves.
1 out of 5?
Yeah. I would say 1.
Is it Hamtaro?
No. No.
It's $1 billion franchise, too.
It is not Hamtaro.
Hamtaro, when you work together, it's much better.
So Naruto is ranked number 19 on their list. My anime list ranks it as number 295. Popular, though, number 15. Mm-hmm. So at least they put it as number 15.
Yeah.
Its score is an 8.25, and its members are 2,309,750. So it's got a gigantic My Anime List base. Next one. Again, I would have thought this would have been higher. Death Note. One of the most popular noir-type anime.
Limited series, too. They've never done much else.
No.
I think they've done like a couple of like extended graphic novels lately. But that's about it.
I believe so, yeah. But like, if you ask somebody, what is, give me 5 anime that I have to watch if I've never watched it.
Like, what's the Death Note, yo?
Like, there was a trend of people like using that for Halloween costumes, going into school with that kind of stuff, where they had their Death Note binders and stuff for a long ass time. And again, if you ask somebody, name top 5 anime that different like genres, so they're not all like shonen or something like that. This is usually in the top 5 if you've never watched anime to watch. So I would assume it would at least be a little bit higher than number 18.
You gotta watch One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Death Note,
Naruto.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
that's the foundation of anime.
Yeah. Death Note is ranked number 79 on the My Anime list, which is pretty damn high compared to a lot of the others. Somehow it's behind Made in Abyss, though, on My Anime list even. Popular, though. Its popular number is number 2.
God dang.
Score is an 8.62 out of 10, and its member base is 3,658,725. So it is very, very well known. This is another one, number 17.
Hold on.
That should be much higher because it is beyond popular. Attack on Titan. They put as number 17.
Let's get one thing clear. He's a war criminal, all right? let's get that out of the way. He's a war criminal. I don't want to hear nothing about you defending. He's a war criminal. He's Hitler, basically, now.
Number 17, though.
Hey, man.
As popular as this anime is, I would have assumed it would have been top 10. Somewhere in there.
Cause it's in my ear. Eren Yeager.
Everybody has...
Fucking TikTok blew up when the new episodes came out.
You don't even have to have watched anime to know what Attack on Titan is.
If you only watch the anime, right? Mm-hmm. And you got to that scene where it's like... remember what he did to your sister? Don't you remember? Don't you want to get... Like, when he finally talked his dad into murder, I was like... Everyone broke the internet for a day.
My anime list puts it at number 110. Popular number, though, number 1.
I didn't like the fucking salute they do. Like, I gotta curl my arm up and break it in half. Like, come on now.
Have you seen the last parts so far?
I missed them.
You haven't seen them yet?
No.
They're pretty good. Pretty good. Score is an 8.53 out of 10. Members, 3,687,454. Gigantic number.
Yeah.
And now we just go down in...
what the fuck is this?
Number 16. And again, this is top 25 of all time. Orin High School Host Club.
The fuck is that?
Alrighty.
Looks like a knockoff of Harry Potter.
Alrighty. This anime, Haruhi Fujioka, is a studious girl.
Wait. I can already. Let me guess. She wants to be thought of as intellectual, so she becomes a boy, and she ends up in a high school with all boys. Is it that bullshit?
Similar, but she has recently enrolled in the prestigious Orin Academy. One day, while looking for a quiet and peaceful place to study, she stumbles across a seemingly unused music room. Upon entering, Haruhi, I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that wrong, but is welcomed by the members of the well-known Host Club, a club in which attractive boys amuse girls from across the entire school. However, when Tamaki So, the founder and president of the club, startles the bright scholarship student, she accidentally breaks an expensive vase. With repayment looking difficulty for her, the Host Club members come up with the perfect solution to the girl's problem: work for the club and ultimately become a host herself.
So she had to pretend to be a dude?
Mistaken for a boy by her peers.
Dang it.
She has to entertain various female students while coping with her fellow hosts' extravagant personalities.
She's gonna make all these girls thirsty.
They put this as number 16 of all time.
Never heard of this.
I had not either. My anime list ranks it at number 395. And the popular vote is only 126.
And the fucking ages look outrageous. She looks like she's 16. The guy hugging her looks like he's 45. The guy in the back with the glasses looks like he's 20. There's two teenagers look like teenagers. There's a little kid with a teddy bear or a rabbit. Like fucking.
This is only a show that I would assume like females watch, because this is not something I could think of any dude seriously without like watching it ironically. Maybe
you ever seen that? I've been looking for this, but I cannot find it. There's a live action series where it's a guy, and oh boy, how do I? And you know those yaoi.
Oh yeah.
He's it's meta because he knows he's in a yaoi, and he's doing his damnedest to stay away from every. There's all the tropes, right?
Yeah.
Like him looking into another guy's eyes, and like they have that, and he's like, no. And I cannot find it. It looks fucking. It's like a satire of yaoi, and I cannot find it anywhere. It's so fucking funny. I've seen TikToks. I watched like 8 clips of it, and it's so goofy in a good way. He's trying so hard to escape hooking up with a dude. Like, I'm trapped in a yaoi world. I'll be damned if I hook up with a guy. It's so funny.
This show gets a 8.16 and its members are 1,068,623. Again, how it's number 16 for best anime of all time, I'll never know.
Maybe it's just that good. You never know. Maybe it's just that good.
The next one
Takes a weird fucking. It turned quick. Went from high school to hell.
I don't know how this right here seems to me more of like a do you know what astroturfing is? Okay, you know what grassroots movement is? Something that comes up from the bottom. It's got fan support.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yes.
Close enough.
AstroTurf means that you put so much money into it, basically, and you force it to become popular.
By force.
That is what I think of whenever I see number 15 on their list, which is Devilman Crybaby.
You think it's because Netflix just threw money at it?
Yes, I think so. I think that Netflix put too much money into it.
Hey man, they gotta make. They got no choice now. Imagine spending so much money to go on vacation, and then you have to go on vacation. You don't want to.
But I've at least heard of it, and I know what it is.
Yeah,
but it's number 15 of all time. Kind of. That's a little high, I think. If you wanted to put it in the top 30, maybe I could see that. Mm-hmm. But there are so many. Dragon Ball Z, it should be ahead of this.
Oh, yeah.
We're forgetting this point.
It should be ahead of a lot of stuff.
We're forgetting that Dragon Ball Z and Naruto Shippuden should be both ahead of this. Like, this is not a better anime than those.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. Dragon Ball Z is way down there.
23.
And we're seeing a bunch of random shit.
Right. Devilman Crybaby on my anime list is ranked 1,012.
God dang.
Popularity 129, which is still extremely low. Has a 7.76 on the score, and its member list is 1,063,662. So it's at least over 1 million on their anime list members. Number 14. I could at least see it.
It's in a billion dollar franchise.
This should at least be top 10. Just because of how much money it's made. Demon Slayer.
The Hinokami Chronicles, no less.
Demon Slayer is extremely popular. It's on the same par of Attack on Titan. Everybody knows what it is. You've seen merchandise for it. You've seen everything associated. Like, it is the most popular.
You see everyone dressed in that weird ass pig costume face.
Yes.
All over TikTok with no shirt on. Like, look at my fucking titties, yo.
Yep. It's I think, if I remember right, it is the highest selling of anything in Japan ever, of all shows, of everything, which is crazy.
I don't know. One Piece.
It's even higher than One Piece on sales.
In sales?
Yes.
But One Piece is like 11 something $billion franchise.
Yeah.
And the Demon Slayer is like a quarter of that.
You sure?
Yeah, it's above Demon Slayer. And it's below Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is the highest. And no? I think Sailor Moon's the highest anime. Don't besmirch my One Piece. I'll be damned.
Top selling manga in Japan, Demon Slayer finale sells a record 5.17 million.
Well, you damn it, One Piece, you get on it. Drop some fire, Oda.
And they sold 11 million copies in 2022. So
it's up there.
It's extremely high. I could at least make the justification for it being on the list, though. Like, that's something that would make sense. It should be on this list somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of what number you want to put it at, it should be on the list. Next one, it actually makes sense for it to be on here as well. Code Geass.
Hey, look at that.
Code Geass is one of those OG from like the early 20-teens area. The specific one that is their ranking is number 13 is Lelouch of the Rebellion. It's a specific arc that they're ranking.
Yeah.
Not the entire Code Geass, but just the one, the one part. Which, okay, sure. I think it's the one that's most well known. So
yeah,
I could at least see it being somewhere in the top 30. Like, people know what it is. It's not an unknown anime. It's ranked number 52 on the My Anime list, so pretty high. Popular, it's ranked number 20, so again, really high. It's got an 8.7, which is extremely high for an anime. Mostly one that has, I'm sure, a lot of viewers. Its members on the My Anime list is 2,123,455. Again, high fan base, everything. So I could at least make a reasonable assessment that, yeah, it should be on the list. Like, that's one that they got on here that makes sense. Next one is Samurai Champloo.
I love that. I love that damn show.
Should it be on the list, though?
Yes.
At number 12?
It's that damn good.
Better than Dragon Ball Z?
Well, hey, did they already fuck Dragon Ball Z over? It's got nothing to do with Dragon Ball Z.
Better than Naruto?
It needs to be on the list, though. Better.
So,
well, I like it.
In the top 25?
Yeah.
Or the top 30?
I'm not really going by like what they, because they fucked up this whole placement anyway. But I'm just saying on the list.
On the list somewhere.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay. My Anime list ranks it as 121, popular 106, score an 8.51, and the members list is 1,171,533. So again, makes some sense. The next one, I've never even heard of this anime.
Yeah, I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
I have never heard of it. Bacano is the name of the anime.
I can already tell the one in the middle with that goofy ass hat, the main character.
Okay, the synopsis for it is, during the early 1930s in Chicago, the transcontinental train Flying Pussyfoot is starting...
I am a child, sir.
is starting its legendary journey that will leave a trail of blood all over the country. At the same time in New York, the ambitious scientist Slizzard and his unwilling aide Ennis are looking for missing bottles of the immortality elixir. In addition, a war between the mafia groups is getting worse. On board the Advena Avis in 1711, alchemists are about to learn the price of immortality. Based on the award-winning light novels of the same name, Bocano, with an exclamation mark, follows several events that initially seem unrelated, both in time and place, but are part of a much bigger story, one of alchemy, survival, and immortality. Merging these events together are the kind-hearted would-be thieves Isaac and Maria, contacting various people, all of them with their own hidden ambitions and agendas, and creating lifelong bonds and consequences for everyone involved. Again, I've never heard of this anime. Ever.
Man, no.
Like, it doesn't sound horrible. But again, we're going off of the top 25 anime of all time, and I've never.
I guess. Well, I mean, shit. There's almost 8 billion people in the world. There has to be something out there that's, like if everyone in China like the specific thing, right? It would vastly outnumber our like of it.
Yeah, but they're not the ones that created anime, so.
Yeah, but
we're going. I mean, you could have at least added Akira into it. Like, that's at least something that's noteworthy.
I thought it was the top series.
It is the top anime of all time.
Oh, anime.
The top 25.
I don't know. Like, I think they're like looking at like the entire scope of the world viewing. I guess I don't know.
My anime list ranks it as 198, popular 176. So it's nowhere even near the top. 8.37 score, so not a horrible score. Members 869,000. So this is one that doesn't even have an anime list fandom over 1 million. It's under that.
Weird. It's got that Winnie the Pooh situation going on.
Well, you at least know who Winnie the Pooh is.
Yeah, but not $72 billion worth of that motherfucker.
This is the kind of anime where I look at it and it's like, okay, it doesn't sound like a horrible anime, and it sounds like it might be okay to watch, but to me, whenever you think top 25 anime of all time, as soon as you hear the name, you know what it is.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know what this is. Same thing goes with the next one.
Oh, you don't know this?
Fully Cooley?
Yeah. He came on all the time on Cartoon Network. She's a pedophile, by the way. He came on all the time during, I know the fuck. I've watched every episode of this. It's like 5 of them.
Ranked number 10.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah, I get it. It's a classic, yeah. I mean, I didn't like it, but yeah.
Could you make an argument for it being at least in the top 25 somewhere?
Yeah.
But not number 10?
It was revolutionary, but it's fucking weird, yo.
Ranked number 543 on the My Anime list. 219 on popular.
Yeah.
8.03 score with a members of 776,000.
Man, it's fucking weird. The fucking guitar comes out of his head, if I remember.
Oh, God. Next one, actually
Or was it a
belongs.
robot that came out of his head? Anyway, next one.
The next one actually makes sense, and I agree with it. Yu Yu Hakusho. It's been around forever, though.
I see what's after that, and I can't fucking even believe it.
Would you agree Yu Yu Hakusho should be on here, though?
It's a classic, yeah.
Exactly. Everybody knows what it
You,
is.
you got Goku, you got Vegeta, you got the red guy and the tall guy. You got Joey Wheeler, and you got Rurouni Kenshin.
Joey Wheeler.
I don't know. That's what they remind me of.
Yeah. But again, you hear the name Yu Yu Hakusho, you know what it is. Like there's no trying to figure out what it is. My anime list ranks it as 144, popular 287, score of 8.45, and member list of 645,000. So it's extremely low for it being recognizable.
Yeah.
Next one is Noe's favorite. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Fucking disgusting.
Number 8. Does it belong at number 8?
It doesn't belong anywhere, and his eye in the side of eyeballs. Can't stand that shit. I watched that shit 4 different times all the way through. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Never have known what the fuck is going on.
You know what, to be fair, even whenever you look at my anime list and you see the recommendations and stuff, most of the people are mixed because it's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Nobody does. It gets a ranking on my anime list of 212, popular 45, so it's at least got an argument.
It's a classic, quotation marks.
I mean, everybody knows what it is by name. Like regardless of what the story
They know
is.
it by name, and they know it by one very particular scene in a hospital bedroom.
Score of 8.34.
Fucking nasty bastard, too.
And members 1,689,257. Number 7 is another one that I would make a huge argument that should be on here. Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, you got Goku, you got...
You see Goku and the whole
well, you can tell who Goku is in these, yeah.
Again, I don't have to give a synopsis because everybody, for the most part, knows what Hunter x Hunter is, or at least you've seen, pictures of it and stuff.
Yeah.
My anime list ranks it as number 10, popular number 10, score of a 9.04, and a member list of 2,607,457. So the last two, Neon Genesis and Hunter x Hunter, at least belong somewhere in the top 25 because, again, when I'm thinking top 25 of all time, they're recognizable. You know what they are, and for good or bad, they've left their mark. Just the look of Noe's face for Neon.
I fucking hate Neon Genesis. God, I hate that annoying little bastard. He's a pervert, too.
Number 6 is Mob Psycho 100. Have you ever heard of this one?
Yeah.
Again, I could make a case of being in the top 25 somewhere. Like, it doesn't, not this high up.
No, I say that high.
My anime list ranks as 131, popular number 33. So again, it has the popular side going for it on this one.
What the fuck is One Piece? Now that I think about it.
A score of 8.49, a member list of 1,922,032. And now we go on to the top 5.
Let me see.
Hang on.
Okay.
Who do you think the top 5 are?
Top 5? Mm-hmm. Well, we've been through everything. Let's see. One Punch Man's probably there. Rurouni Kenshin, maybe. Sailor Moon's probably there too. And I'm digging deep.
You think Pokemon, Digimon, maybe?
God, I hope not. Pokemon and Digimon?
I'm just saying. You would think.
God. They're anime, but they're not like...
Okay, I'll give you some credit. All the ones that you've listed are not on there.
They're not? Well, then what the fuck, yo?
So, hang on. Lift up the page to where you only see the top as you go, okay?
From down, going down, or going this way, or up?
Alrighty, so number 5 is Hajime no Ippo, or Ippo.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen this one right here?
Yeah, it's wildly popular. It makes you want to be a boxer, actually.
My anime list ranks it as number 38. Popular is ranked number 368.
It's a good anime. It's a real good manga. But I cannot find a copy to save my life of the manga.
Again, Do you think it should be top 5 though?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
It's a classic, yeah.
8.76.
I mean, they already fucked up this whole list, so I'm just like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
For me, I would have put this somewhere in the top 25, but not in the top 5 itself.
But it's to me like the anime, like, because they're all different. I never like a ranking system. I'm just like, I like that. It's all linear.
But again, a top 5 most people can agree on is not going to be most of these. Like maybe one.
Knocking
Maybe
teeth out.
It's got a member list of 533,000, so just a little over 500,000. The next one is one I have never heard of.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's just a dude pointing.
It's called Monster. This is one that I've never heard of. The synopsis for it is Dr. Kenzo Itenma, an elite neurosurgeon recently engaged to his hospital director's daughter, is well on his way to ascending the hospital hierarchy. That is until one night, a seemingly small event changes Dr. Tenma's life forever. While preparing to perform surgery on someone, he gets a call from the hospital director telling him to switch patients and instead perform life-saving brain surgery on a famous performer. His fellow doctors, fiance, and the hospital director applaud his accomplishment, but because of the switch, a poor immigrant worker is dead, causing Dr. Tenma to have a crisis of conscience. So, when a similar situation arises, Dr. Tenma stands his ground and chooses to perform surgery on the young boy Johann Liebert instead of the town's mayor. Unfortunately, this choice leads to serious ramifications for Dr. Tenma, losing his social standing being one of them. However, with the mysterious death of the director and 2 other doctors, Dr. Tenma's position is restored. With no evidence to convict him, he is released and goes on to attain the position of hospital director. 9 years later, when Dr. Tenma saves the life of a criminal, his past comes back to haunt him once again. He comes face to face with a monster he operated on. He must now embark on a quest of pursuit to make amends for the havoc spread by the one he saved.
So he saved a serial killer?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll check it out.
Again,
I like me mysteries.
Again, number 4, I would never put this at number 4. My anime list somehow ranks it at number 26.
Not bad.
Popular, 144, so most people, it's like you can watch it, you may not. Score 8.86 and members 980,332.
God dang.
The next one, nobody's going to be happy about though. One Piece. We get One Piece.
One Piece.
Yeah. My anime list ranks it as number 56, popular, number 21.
Wait till it concludes. It'll be number 1 in everything.
It probably will, yes, I agree with that. But this is one.
Whenever it's done, 52 years from now.
This is one of the ones that I could see being top 5 regardless. It's super popular. Everybody knows.
It's also the highest selling manga of all time.
And it's got a 2 million base on my anime list with an 8.69 on the ratings. So it's extremely highly rated. This is one that if you're going through like Bleach, Naruto, all the big 3 and stuff like that, you're going to find a reason to put it somewhere in the top 5, if not top 10 regardless of anime. Yeah. Of all time. So this is the one that I actually do agree with. The next one you could make an argument for, but maybe Cowboy Bebop. It's a classic. So most people know what it is.
But I don't know. Like as a kid, I was like, oh, and then as I got older, I was like,
Again, I would put it in the top 25 just because of historical.
Netflix sure fucked it up.
You're telling me. My anime list ranks it as number 39, popular number 43, score of 8.71, member list of 1,743,000. Again, I would rank it somewhere in the top 25 personally, but I would not put it at number 2. Like, there's just no way in hell I'd put it that high. And the last one is Noe's favorite of all. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is number 1.
It's an interesting choice.
It's a very interesting choice.
That's a real interesting choice. I forgot to say Full Metal Alchemist during my list naming.
Yeah, I would put it in the top 10, but number 1?
1 of all time? That's wild.
Like, you would have to give a good reason of it being number 1. My anime list ranks it as number 2, and popular it is number 3, though. So it's extremely high on both.
What's number 1 on those? On those lists?
That's what I'm getting ready to get to right now.
Oh.
So this was IGN's listing.
Damn, IGN, you sure fucked that up.
Just a little bit.
I don't know what number system you were going by. Let's say they kept every single one on that list, right?
Right.
all you would need to do is rearrange the ones that would be at top 5.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like I'll accept all the other ones.
But put them in order.
Yeah, if you put them in order.
Put them in the right order is what we're saying.
Maybe it's an April Fool's joke and we just didn't realize.
No, this came out the 3rd of March. So
Well, you fucked that up then.
yeah. This is the actual My Anime lists, number 1 through 10.
Okay.
The list, and then we'll have a popular list as well.
Go 10 down.
That's all I'm doing on each one of these. And I'm not going to give it a synopsis or anything because most people know what these are.
Start at 10.
The My Anime list, number 10 is Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Number 9 is Gintama.
Don't know what the fuck that is. Okay.
One of the few that you probably don't. Number 8 is Gintama the Final.
Don't know what the fuck that is either.
Both of those. Number 7 is Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2.
Never heard of it.
See, this is one where you can't say that because you know what unlike some of the ones that IGN listed. Number 6 is this is one that I have not heard of, but apparently it is pretty popular. Kaguya-sama Love is War. Number 5 is the other half of Gintama.
Jesus fucking Gintama, what the fuck is you doing? Just put your shit together.
Number 4 is Steins Gate. I've actually heard of that.
Yeah, it's a weird game too.
Number 3 is Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War.
Where the fuck is One Piece?
Number 2 is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Where the fuck is One Piece?
And number 1 is Attack on Titan, the final season, part 1.
That's not fair. You need to add them all at one time. Don't you be splitting that shit up.
Alrighty. And then when we go to the popular side of like what people are actually watching and what they like, if we go back from
So we're pretty much doing like the tomato thing where it's like the audience and the critics.
kind of, yeah.
And the critics
yeah,
critics always love that garbage, and the audience actually likes good movies.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
This is the popularity side. So the number of times that people are watching stuff, basically.
Yeah.
From number 10, we have Hunter x Hunter again.
God dang.
Number 9 is Tokyo Ghoul, which is
I know that
at least
one,
one
yeah.
that I've heard of. Naruto is number 8. Number
that.
7 is Demon Slayer.
Heard that.
Number 6 is My Hero Academia.
Heard that.
Number 5 is One Punch Man, or excuse me, Sword Art Online. So that's at least one that everybody knows too, compared to a lot of these others. And then number 4 is One Punch Man.
He's got that one hitter quitter.
Number 3 is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Number 2 is Death Note. And number 1 is Attack on Titan.
Where the fuck is One Piece on these, you dirty sons of bitches?
Now.
You be lying to me.
This is the last list on My Anime List, and this is the most favorite ranked by the viewers. So this is everybody's favorite anime of all time, from number 1 through 10. Number 10, we have Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Number 9,
So you say Neon Genesis goddamn Evangelion. Don't you dare. I can see you when you looked at me, I could tell it's gonna be that garbage again. I can't get away from it.
number 8 is Code Geass.
You just skipped it because that was it, wasn't it? Son of a bitch.
It was. Number 9. Number 7 is Naruto Shippuden.
Huh?
Number 6 is Attack on Titan. Number 5 is Death Note. Number 4 is Steins Gate.
Damn, they love Death Note and Steins Gate.
Number 3 is One Piece.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Hunter x Hunter. And number 1 is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
What is
these are?
Full Metal Alchemist?
But these are the most favorite of all the users for My Anime List. Like,
I haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist since they turned that little girl into a dog. I haven't watched it since.
now, if you notice, they didn't list the original Full Metal Alchemist. This
Yeah.
is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah,
There's
because the
a difference.
Brotherhood was the actual manga adaptation, and
Yep.
and then the original was like, I don't give a fuck, I'll do whatever I want.
If I remember right, halfway through the series, they just started making shit up because they didn't have a story to go off of.
I guess so.
It's like,
They pulled like Game of Thrones and just ruined everything.
basically, yes. So the most favorite of all users from My Anime List, at least, is whenever I see number 1 Full Metal through, you got Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Steins Gate, Death Note, Attack on Titan, Naruto Shippuden, Code Geass, the one Noe really hates, Neon Genesis, and then Demon Slayer. Those are all the ones that I would put in the top 25. And think about how many of those they did not put on the IGN list.
Man, IGN picked a weird
They picked the
qualification system. I don't know.
according to their experts. Like, these are people that basically what they did is they went on to Netflix.
I bet you their experts jack off to that Neon Evangelion. You know what scene I'm talking about, you nasty fucks. God, I hate that whole fucking series.
Is there any that you would put on a list that didn't even get mentioned?
Yeah, Neon Evangelion Genesis.
I'm saying add,
To
not
Ash.
add, not take away.
I can't in words describe to you how much I hate that garbage. I gave it 4 full tries. I watched every episode and the movies 4 fucking times in a row. I can't stand that shit.
So, like I said, if you have any complaints,
Yeah,
blame
it's fucking
IGN
Neon
for this shit.
It's fucking garbage.
And again, this just goes to prove: do not ever. I mean, everybody's going to have their own list on what they like on anime and stuff like that.
Here's my advice: watch whatever you want. Fuck the rest.
Again, true, but whenever you label it, and you knew this shit was going to cause an issue.
I think they did that just for fun. Just to troll everybody.
25 of all time.
Like 25 all time. We got Digimon at number 1. We got Hamtaro number 2.
Hey, did you notice Pokemon Digimon? They weren't even on the list at all.
They're not really. I wouldn't.
They're anime.
They are, but they're not like.
Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't on there.
Yo
No,
move,
we're
yo
listed?
move, yo move, yo move. Yeah, because it wasn't.
No, none of the most popular anime, because as much as a trading card game as all 3 of those are, or video game, whatever you want to consider them as,
Or media.
right? But they're conglomerates that everybody knows. If as soon as you say the word Pokemon, everybody knows what it is.
Yeah,
you can be 90 years old and know what it is.
It's legalized animal fighting.
So whenever you say the top 25 anime of all time by IGN, and you don't even list Pokemon anywhere on there, it's what got a lot of kids into anime.
Yeah.
Like, they started off, that was their like gateway drug. So they started playing Pokemon cards and then they started watching other anime.
You know you made it when South Park makes fun of you.
Yeah. Ponchikomon
Yeah.
or Chin Pokemon.
Chin Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
One of them was just a fucking shoe. An untied shoe.
And the sad thing is that we've gotten so far down into the Pokemon rabbit hole that there's like trash now as a Pokemon. So-
They just ran out of ideas.
Yeah, they pretty much did. But that is everything for the top 25 list by our wonderful
IGN staff.
yeah. Don't listen
They
to
put a
them.
lot of heart into it, apparently.
Bullshit. They went to Netflix and found the top rated and that's it. According to Netflix coworkers and stuff.
God.
It's like, we recommend.
Netflix doesn't know anime either. They're dumb as fuck as well.
Oh, have you seen the selection of Netflix's anime?
No, I don't give them the time of day.
Bad. But that is everything we got for today. If you have any questions, comments, or anything to add, Knights of Entertainment Podcast at gmail.com. Anything else to add?
Yeah, Neon Evangelion. I can't even say it anymore. I'm so fucking mad. Fuck it. I hate it.
We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Neon Evangelion Genesis. Fuck you.